Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna go over how to get a handstand. We're gonna go over all the drills you guys have been asking me, so let's go. But seriously, we're gonna go over, you guys have been asking me how to get this handstand and what I need to do to progress up to them. So we're gonna go over all the different drills that are my favorite ones to do to help you guys really get yourself to the next level. Before you get started, just make sure you really do a nice warm up of your wrists, okay? This can be a lot of wrist heavy exercises. So what I like to do, and I used to do it with my gymnast, is you're gonna make some spaghetti, you're gonna make some meatballs, you're gonna put some cheese on it, and you're gonna spread that sauce, and we are going to do some handstands. All right, first thing is first, when doing a handstand, you gotta make sure you warm up those wrists, you gotta make sure you warm up those shoulders, because you're gonna be putting a lot of pressure on them. So make sure before you get started, you do some of these warm-up techniques. Like I said, I love to do the spaghetti meatballs, some cheese and some sauce, and rocking back and forth on those wrists and side to side is really gonna help you conquer this. This, the first thing you should really make sure you can do is just a regular plank, making sure you have that core stability and being able to support yourself here. Then another drill I love to do is plate shoulder shrug. So basically doing that handstand, but doing it without actually being upside down. This is really going to simulate that and get you to understand how to push through the floor. The next move is called I call this one the pizza serving windmill. Make sure you're looking up towards the plate and leaning down. And what this is going to do is, again, really teach you how to push through those shoulders. It's going to, again, be very, very important when learning how to do this handstand and making sure you're strong enough to do it. Stability ball roll-ins are also another great technique to help you get into that handstand position. Again, it's going to really teach you how it's going to feel to get up from the handstand. Make sure you have the core strength, the shoulder strength, and the wrist strength. Roll those feet in, do it with straight legs, bent legs. Progress yourself up each time while doing these stability ball roll-ins. Plank shoulder traps are also another drill to make sure you have that stability. And make sure when you're doing this that your butt is not wiggling side to side and that you keep that core nice and tight. Now we're going to use the more complicated drills. You're going to put your feet up onto a box, keep one foot on there, and lift the other leg up and down nice and slow and controlled. Why I like this drill so much is it's teaching you how to keep that back nice and straight. What happens a lot of times with people when they're doing handstand drills is that they're arching their back. This is going to really help you stay nice and controlled. So do 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Have somebody help and support you, but remember, you're nice and straight while on that box. A more advanced technique with this is to leave that foot up and to slowly hop it. So this way, again, you're trying to slowly get yourself nice and controlled into the actual handstand position. But make sure you're feeling comfortable before you advance onto this move. Now, how do you actually get up into the handstand? I like to start with a lunge, T, and then a lever. See the control here? It's really important to be in control when you're coming in and out of your handstand. That's why you're not flailing around to get yourself hurt. So watch how I lunge. I can curl my T, I lever up, and then I T again, and then I lunge back out. Nice and controlled. This is going to make sure that when you have control when you're in your handstand if you're feeling a little unstable. Now going back here to this lunge, T, now we're going to donkey kick. So click those heels together. You don't necessarily have to go all the way up to the handstand, but just get comfortable with clicking those legs together nice and low to get the feeling and control of going up into this handstand, making sure you're pushing through those shoulders the entire time. We have the control all down path. You can walk your feet up the wall for a handstand, push through those shoulders, and making sure the entire time that your body is nice and straight here and not having an arch back. This is really going to help you get that handstand and feel that control.